Hi everyone, I am Nesha from Ask Psych. First of all, I would like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to everybody who has been sending us so many messages. So many mothers have thanked us for the previous video that we have shared. Today, I have come in exclusively to talk to the children who have sent across the message. Children in the sense, I do not mean the literal sense, but children of someone, as in youngsters who have issues in sharing certain things to their parents. Again, it is related to sexuality itself because the previous video was for parents, as in how they need to handle when the children come out and say about their sexuality. So today this video is exclusively for youngsters who have partners from the same sex, as in how they can go and express this out to someone that they love a lot, maybe a parent or a sibling. So there are a few things that you need to keep in mind. Our society is something that you really need to keep in mind. We are slowly opening our arms for people who are making choices from the same sex. So you have to know the repercussions of it. There might be an outbreak, there might be someone getting really angry, asking you to leave the house. It might even go to an extent of asking you all to go and die. So be mentally prepared for such kind of consequences. But there are certain tips that I can share with you which will be helpful for you all to tell it to your parents or your sibling or your loved one about your choices. So first thing is, you can start having conversation about other people who are like you, as in who have made a relationship with the same gender and have expressed at home and living a happy life, doing their daily chores, having a very normal life. These discussions can be picked up. There are a lot of videos that are available online as well, where there are same-sex people living a happy life, a normal life with excellent career options. So when I speak about sexuality, the kind of messages that I have received is not just about homosexuals alone. There were people who were bisexuals as well, but homosexuality to a certain level is accepted, but bisexuality is still in a mode of discussion or maybe unacceptable to certain parents. So today I'm going to deal with the homosexuality aspect because the highest number of questions were about it. The bisexual people, I will be making a separate video for you all. So in this video, another important point that I want to share is, other than explaining to your parents through videos and clippings and stories, would be to sit next to them and maybe question about you or tell about situations like, why am I getting attracted to the same sex? Why am I feeling comfortable? Why am I feeling romantically inclined to this the same sex? I know in an Indian situation, sex is not a topic of discussion, but in situation like yours, where it is really necessary for you to come out and tell anyone that you love, you will have to take the first step. So when it is about sexuality, you will have to take little steps, the tiny steps in making them understand. So first of all, I do understand and feel for you, as in you might be going through a lot of emotional stress without sharing about your sexuality to anyone. There are a lot of secrets in you. You might be feeling guilty. You might be feeling like a sinner. You might even feel that you have an ailment or you're mentally sick. I just want to say that entire fraternity from the mental health center is with you all, and we do not consider it to be an illness. So firstly, when you early childhood until the age of 8. So I'll be giving you certain tips. As parents, what are the few things that you should stop doing right from now? One of them would be gender specific statements, like telling your sons not to cry just because he is a boy. So there is no rule that the child shouldn't cry or express his emotion because he or she belongs to a particular gender. So when you So firstly, when you have to express it to someone, choose the right person whom you're sure would share their shoulders to you in this situation. So it's not necessarily a parent or a friend or a sibling, it can be anybody. Maybe if you want to start off with, you can even visit a clinician. I'm not saying it is because of an illness, but just for the sake of a support. I would also suggest you to go and join. There are a lot of groups who are in the similar situation like you, who are dealing with the similar situation like you can make friends with them, have discussions with them, understand how they have been dealing with this, get a few pointers with them. And since you know the person with whom you want to share it, it is going to be easy for you to analyze and pick and choose how you want to go and approach to them. So firstly, be mentally prepared for the worst, as in it is not necessary for a mother or a father or a brother to hug you and say, fantastic, you have chosen me to say this. The first reflex is not going to be pleasant, so you have to be prepared for it. But the first action is not going to be the final outcome. So the first step that you have taken might be really bad, but with time, since it is someone who loves you and you're sure is going to be a shoulder for you, they are going to support you in the long run. Secondly, be very sure about the partner that you have chosen. Like how it happens in normal relationships, they would also try to analyze the other person involved in the relationship. So when you have your partner, you're choosing your partner from the same sex, see that it is of the right compatibility, that you will be living a long happy relationship for a longer time, not having too many ups and downs, because the kind of support may not be the same like how you would have received if you had a relationship with your opposite gender. So you have to be mentally prepared. I'm not saying you're wrong, you're in the right direction, you're having a normal thing that is happening to people, just that you have decided to have a relationship with someone from the same sex. So I know the freedom and the happiness is only out once you're accepted and once you tell it out to someone. I want you to be prepared for the world, which is big, bad and wild outside. So the world may not be as happy as your relationship is. So be bold, be strong, have answers set for yourself and not for others. So I just want to say, while you open up, you just be intelligent enough, be using your brain and less of your heart, because if you put in emotions and just go on expecting a lot of support from everyone, you may not be receiving it. But intellectually, you deal with it and you get a lot of love and support in the long run. India is changing and we are accepting people from same sex having relationships and living a happy life. I hope this will change over the period of time, and you would definitely require someone's help. It's not that I'm asking you to come out to us alone. There are a lot of centers in your own cities who can help you out. So you need that kind of a mental confidence to be built. You need that kind of a support. There are a lot of help groups in across India. So again, like how I told the parents, if you people need that kind of support, you can always reach out to us. Yeah, in the previous video when I had said the parents can reach out to us and we can give you guidance, there were a lot of questions that were asked about the kind of fee that we would charge. I would want to say, for situations like this, and the whole purpose of making such video was to spread across the awareness of mental health and the kind of support we provide people. So this is not something that we charge. We are always going to guide you through and show you the right path. What we're looking for is happier people with whatever choices you make. So since you have decided and you're sure that this is your option and this is your choice and this is what you want to do, we just wish from our side all the very best, and I hope the society accepts you with open arms. And in case of any situation of help, you can always reach out to us. Please send your messages, or you can even send an email to me. We would definitely respond to you. The details will be given in the video itself. And if you think this video is going to help someone who is like you, or any parent or anyone, you can definitely share this. If you have any suggestions, any queries, any comments, please put it down in the comment box. I would also like to give a small disclaimer here. There are a lot of things that can be associated with this, which is societal or which is religious. I'm not the right person dealing with it, or I do not have a comment on it. I am just a mental health professional who can only guide you as a human. So any kind of questions related to religion and related to society is not really encouraged or entertained by us. But if you really want to know about the mental health aspect, please do write to us. So I hope this interaction would be of some use to someone. If you can write to me in detail as in what exactly your issue is, I can respond to you on case-to-case basis. I hope you liked this interaction today, and if you want to see more such videos related to mental health, please do subscribe to this channel. I would also suggest you to share this video so that someone else will also benefit from this. I hope we will have many more interactions like this and hope to see you all soon. Have a good day.